Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon. I hope that everybody's doing well today. It's very nice to see you all. Sammy, Mirhale, Kit Kat, Meggie. Always glad to have you here. Wanted to give a shout out to Mir because I don't think I've ever shouted her out before, but Mir streams a whole lot, most days around 4 p.m. Pacific. She plays a variety of RPGs and other games. She recently went through all of Final Fantasy 1 through 6, and lately she's been playing the Breath of Fire games. Also throws a bit of Zelda randomizer in there. It's a lot of fun. Everybody should go check Mir out. A wonderful person. Okay, so on my last stream, I did make it all the way to the true final boss, and he wrecked me a little bit. So I put in a little bit of practice. I was practicing last stream, and I was actually practicing yesterday too. Put a little bit of offline time into it. And I'm getting better. Still not great, but better. Like, I'm not to the point where I feel like I could take on the challenge and probably win. I feel like I would waste all the time getting there and then just lose at the end anyways, so I do want to put a little bit more practice in. I'm thinking I'll go for maybe at most an hour of practice today, and then I will try some actual runs. Hi Anya, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. So on my last stream, I practiced for I think an hour and 40 minutes, and in all that time I got just one victory. So I definitely needed to put more practice in. When I was practicing yesterday, I think I got it like maybe 4 or 5 times in about another hour and a half. So yeah, definitely not comfortable with it yet. I am getting better. I'm not taking as much damage in this first section. It's the second one that's really killing me now. Literally. And it's still that attack that I hate the most. What seems to catch me off guard a lot. Hey Query, welcome in. How are you doing today? Sometimes he just wants to be a jerk and hang out over there where I can't hit him. Angel, where's Bayonetta? This is Bayonetta's child. His name is Hollow. Probably, I don't know. I don't think this game explains much of the lore. It's probably Hollow. think a good strategy for this part is to just kind of keep my distance, wait to see what attack it does, and then react from there. Sometimes it does get close and I try to get up in its face and it just doesn't work out for me. It's one of those attacks that's really hard to avoid when you're close to it, and I just end up taking damage. Just like that. That was a good one, though. You do have to try to fall if I think I'm gonna take a hit. That way I only take 1 damage instead of 2. Yeah, but I haven't found a way to consistently get through that second phase. But if I do, it's pretty cake after that. Almost every time that I manage to get to the last phase, I could do it mostly hitless. And there are a couple times where I did do it hitless. So all it takes is being a little bit careful once I get there. Wasn't careful. Hi Snore, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Oops. Oh, really? So we went into phase 2 with full health and it just went terribly. Hey Pirate, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. The name on the door says Knight John, but everyone just calls me Hollow because of my ammunition. Sorry Anya, if that's a reference, I didn't get it. That one went over my head. text-wise, I've been punished going for the hard shot. One thing I have learned is that I rarely get hit by the first light beam when he uses that attack. So I've been pretty good about timing it so I could do a dive during the second one. That way I get iframes regardless of where it's at. And then I typically don't get hit by the third one. And there it has to prove me wrong by hitting me with the first one. You thought that was a full run? No. I did get Volition with that in my last stream. I was doing some practice, and that was the first time I got to the very end of it. And that was my one victory, and he was like, why is nobody else excited about this? I just came in at the perfect time. I was like, sorry, Vula, this is just practice. Hi, Ophelia, welcome in. How are you doing today? So you got the iframes on the second part. Don't get those iframes and I get hecked like that. Getting some cleaning done. You're gonna do a lurk while I do awesome things in HK. Alright. I do appreciate you stopping by, and I do appreciate the lurkers. When I do get an opportunity to get in his business like that, I do like doing the dive, hopefully getting a lot of damage in with the iframes, and don't get hit by whatever attack he's doing. Getting better at the climb. So I really just don't like it when the ball spawns like right on top of me. That's typically when I take damage. The rest of them, it's pretty easy. Right there, that's the one I hate. 20 minutes in and we got our first victory, so that's definitely progress. Starting to feel like we could do this now. Absolute patience. Patience and just a bit of luck. A lot of luck, actually. Clap, thank you, thank you. What was that, maybe 3 or 4 attempts? That's a lot better than 1 win and a couple dozen. Unfortunately, 1 isn't enough to feel comfortable yet. Still wanted to get a bit more practice in. Okay, 1.5 damage for first phase. That's what we like to see. I've gotten a damage this phase 1 before, but only once. And even going into second phase with full health is not a guarantee of anything. It's still really hard, and I do tend to take a lot of damage in this one. Safety dive there. I know I don't want to chase him down too much. Whoops. This one does require a whole lot of patience. Just wait for your time to strike. Now, if you're jumping around on platforms too much, you can easily get caught in an attack. Go. Okay, 1 hit. Let's go. 2 in a row. Alright, chat, if I could do 3 in a row, then I'll go take on the challenge. It's not too difficult, but I feel like I do have to get this beginning correctly. And I messed it up. Yeah, doing that charge shot at the beginning, make sure I have enough soul in case he does that attack, and I can get the iframes. That phase, I'm always looking at the top of the screen for where the nails are going to come down. So it's kind of hard to keep track of where I'm standing. I am pretty good about avoiding the attacks. Sometimes I do take a hit like that. It's a little bit unfortunate. That was supposed to be a dive. It was all my fault. Bit early there, that was scary. Alright, 3 in a row. We got it. I think we got it down. Easy? No, Query, it's not easy. My heart is pounding. Now it's just a matter of doing it when it matters. After an hour of other bosses. That's when it counts. Oops. Thank you, though. I really appreciate the support. It's nice to have you all cheering me on. Let's go. This is the one. I gotta prove Quirinope wrong. It's not gonna take me 10 streams to do this. And this is actually attempt number 6. Dumb damage there, but that's okay. First boss doesn't count. Buddy. So the first 2 attempts I lost to the Collector. Number 3 was to Zote. Number 4 was to the Pure Vessel. Number 5 is when I made it all the way to Absolute Radiance for the first time. Now we're on attempt 6. So if we could finish this in 6 attempts, I'd feel like that's really good. Some good progress anyway, thank you. I was a little confused and I was doing either P3 or P4 when I had to fight the Collector there and it wasn't that hard. But I think Quirinope or somebody said, oh, this is the guy that killed so many of my attempts. And I was like, the Collector? Really? He ain't that bad. Then I fought him here and now I see what they mean. Never fast enough to do the dive when he does that. Shaw. Absolutely everybody's favorite. Lying to the Collector. Don't make fun of me, Snore. I can't be the only one. love Gorb here. Until he starts acting up and actually hitting me. Shinobu, hi, welcome in. How are you doing today? Very nice to see you as always. Yup. I always get tripped up when he's close to the wall and he dives down. It's like the little bounce off the wall when he goes that way, it just trips me up every time. Translation, I like shit. I wouldn't put it past him. I don't know why I'm over here conserving magic. Really could be speeding things along. So it just doesn't get a break.
Yes.
Lately I haven't been doing this fight too well. I think I just get a little impatient and just want to hit him. I take a lot of damage, but it's not a big deal because there's a break after this.
Spinner.
What did I tell you? Easy. It's like the beginning parts of these trials aren't even a big deal anymore. It's just being patient. It's the platform. We don't even need to see the boss. Just let him do his thing off screen and kill him over there. Take your cat. Heads up to everybody, there's a flashing lights warning after the first phase of this fight. I'm always stuck between being impatient and trying to hit him when I know he's gonna teleport, but sometimes he just takes so long in that phase that I go for it anyways. next boss. Let's go.
Dosa!
And I do feel comfortable using all my magic in the first stage, because I do spend so much time just doing regular attacks on here. Always a fun fight. I think the first time I ever saw that, I thought it was going to be more stressful to actually do. But it isn't that bad. It does look a little bit overwhelming, but that's what makes it fun. I've been really bad against Marmu lately. Do still love him though. Marmu's the best. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. No, 10. Fluke Marm is just a scripted fight. It was gonna happen at least once. I was gonna take damage to that jump. Always happens. Probably shouldn't be taking that much damage against Galleon.
Yes,
used to hate the blue attack at first, and now that's the one I want to see the most.
Finnen.
Third brother to Oro and Maru. Yeah, they all trained with Sly. I didn't know that. I do feel like I have to go read up on a lot of the lore of this.
Drink.
Thank you for the hydrate, Anya. I did just take a little stretch and a sip there. I do like the break rooms during this. He's being smart and jumping into me. I don't like that. Again. I appreciate that one bit. Bosses aren't allowed to get smart. I did read up about Cloth a little bit because I like that character. I found out that it's actually a she. I was like, oh, that's neat. I wouldn't have guessed. Who's actually being nice today? Ah, that was clean. Why can't it be like that every time? Back here. My goodness. Dead. Wish he was. There we go. Now I have no soul for the God Tamer. Heart is paused down. Thank you, Snore. I did actually have to put in some training for that one. Ow. Told myself I wasn't gonna get hit by that attack anymore, and there I go. Buddy, can you roll, please? Please don't tell me I'm gonna die to the God Tamer. Jeez. Heck, that boss. I think that one's a little underrated for how hard it is. Or maybe I'm just bad at it. Grim is no problem, I'm just messing up and doing dumb things. I'm getting into my own head because I'm low on health. Ah! Not for sure I was getting hit there. I think I got a freebie, chat. The game took a little bit of mercy on me. Easy. Yeah, I think regular Grim isn't too bad. When I was trying to figure out how to practice against the Nightmare King in that one hall, I just kept on fighting him over and over. And I didn't think to dream nail him, but I did manage to get the hitless one down on him. Just because I didn't know any better. Break starting up in a moment here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pause, and we're going to take our first little stretch break right in the middle of this fight. I know. But that's ads for you. And I don't want anybody to miss on anything. So I hope everybody takes this chance to get up, stretch your muscles, get some water.
Drink.
I'll be back in a minute. Hope you stick around. Okay, and we're back from the ad break. Thank you all so much for your patience. As always, I hope everybody's having a good day, and I hope you're having fun watching. Shinobu, I missed your redeem a little bit earlier, but I see it now. Shinobu redeemed sketch a Pokemon from memory and asked for Lilligant. And I think I could do that one kind of okay. I've got an idea of what it looks like. Definitely not going to get that perfect like Magnemite, though. You know, it's a very round Pokemon. A lot of balls on it. Don't take that out of context. I know a lot of you want to. Alright, so let's get back into this. Shinobu, no. No. Don't be blushing. Oh, hi, Chad. I guess that's what it took to wake you all up. Alright, let's get back into this. Tiara has ruined you. I'm not sure about that. Don't like when one of them gets off screen. I think I wasted that. The other one still had iframes. Hi? Ruined or awoken. Alright, are you gonna be kind? Are you gonna scream? No, you're just gonna shock me. Come on and move. There we go. Only 2 attacks. That's not bad. It's gonna hit me anyways. Ow. I get this. Got it. Now get back here. Ah. Oh, the jellyfish gotta be over there, of course. This music sounds very Star Wars. I haven't heard that before. Been online since '95. You were ruined long before Kiara. Ow. Oh, come on. Ow. Last, please. Okay. Just messing up all my inputs here. Whoa. What enemy is this? This is Flying Knob. I think that's its name. Hope so anyways, because that's what I keep on calling it. Gotta remember not to attack when it does that. Charge. being so scared during that second phase, and now it's the easiest part. Hi, Silk Song. Nice to see you again. What you've done to me, Chad. Out of Silk Song too. She deserves one. You don't remember that boss? Never got past Sly, so getting to that point it's ingrained in memory. Or I wasn't expecting it either, and then the first time I got there, chat was like, "Oh great, flying Nosk. Heck this guy," and I don't know, I didn't feel like it was all that bad. Did beat it my first try, like without taking too much damage. I was like, oh, let's see what the big deal is. It is kind of annoying though. I'll give him that. Ow. That fight with full soul and I just don't use any magic. I should do something about that. Ah. Thought I had a break to heal there. Got hecked by the second hit of the fireball. There we go. Thought I had enough time. I almost had it. I think it was Mir that said that she doesn't use the dash hard shot that much. And I feel like it's really useful for a lot of these bosses. Especially since you get the invulnerability from the dash before it. Took a hit during Trader Lord. It was a cursed run. Just a little reminder of your mortality and keep you humble while aspiring to godhood. When's the Steel Soul run? That's never happening, Ophelia. Don't get your hopes up for that. I'm not that good. Yup. I love when he goes yup. I hate that attack. And I can never remember if there's a little rest stop after that fight or not. In the back of my mind, I was pretty sure there was. I was like, oh, there's no need to heal when it's done. Then I started second guessing myself and like, oh, let's take a safety heal anyways.
Drink.
Thank you, Anya. Taking a little sip and a stretch before continuing, of course. Let's get back into it. What do we have next? We're getting into the last part. Is this Soul Tyrant now? It is. Alright. We're starting to remember this. Alright, this is the one where I definitely can't go for attacks when he first spawns because I'm definitely not going to reach him in time. So it's not a hard fight, just have to be a little bit patient with it. And another one where I really don't use soul until the last phase. Whoops, there was supposed to be a jump there. Giving me good fireball patterns this time. It's usually a completely free attack. Thought he was done. One phasing it. Yep, got it. Uh-oh. Hello, what happened to my jump there? A terrible position to be in, Marcotte. That's very rude. Alright, he's just gonna be a jerk today. I swear I keep on losing my jump when I'm doing these wall jumps here. Alright, no problem, just a little annoying. Zope. Mighty Zope. Sorry, Querno. Okay, just run into me. It's gonna be that way. Again. Doesn't even need attacks, you can just run into me. Completely free. Really? Wasn't sure if I'd be able to get 2 heals in there, but it worked out. He's definitely the best that Zoda's ever gone. I was a little worried because I didn't practice against these last few bosses. To be mean and just throw shockwaves today. Fake me out. I remember how hard that fight was when I first tried it in my second playthrough. I think I gave it like 3 shots and he demolished me instantly, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely not ready for this. Now it's no problem. Keep on jumping too low when he does that attack. It's supposed to be completely free. Actually caught me off guard for once. Those spikes were definitely in my face. Hi Stardust. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. comments. Looks like you missed something exciting. Nah, we're just fighting bosses, no problem. The chumpster is real. I guess Quernova's hyping me up a little bit. Just fighting easy bosses though. No, nothing too terrible yet. We got the worst two coming up. And I didn't practice at all against the Pure Vessel either, so hopefully it goes well. And I was told that if you do win that fight, you do get to start the Absolute Radiance fight with full health, so all I have to do is survive. And I really don't need to keep that much soul either, so I just have to keep that in mind. I can do it, I hope so. Alright, Chad, let's do this. We got this. This is the run. Just don't jump at me for the first attack. Thank you. Second attack, that's alright. Wasn't expecting the third one. Panic. Dashed the wrong way there. Luckily it worked out. We're alright. It's fine, chat. Let's go back to full health. Why not? We got balls now. Let's play a little bit safe. Do a dive there, miss the input. Save the heal, why not? Easy peasy, let's go. Now I just gotta remember my training. Hope I didn't forget everything for this fight. Make sure to hold charge attack for the opening. Just get in his face and start spinning. Let's go. Love all the cheering. I really appreciate your chat. Oh, I messed it up. I didn't hold my second jump long enough. It's alright, I have soul. Whiffed. Hate it when that happens. Hate to see it. Ah. Oh. No! Hate that light attack so much. I should stop going for charge attacks. It's screwing me up. Ah! It's a waste. Oh, what happened there? Come on. Better to take the 1 damage from the spikes and get hit by the ball. We end this phase already, please. Apparently not. Radiance, please. There we go. Heal up. Not full health, but it's alright. We got this, Chad. We got this. Just breathe, Jumpy. Gotta be above him. Ow. No. No. Ah, I missed the double jump. Come on. Come on, iframes, please. Was a little off on my timing there. If I'd gotten that right, we might have gotten to the last phase. So close, I know. We almost made it. We got this, chat, though. I knew it when I saw the light start coming out. I'm like, I know he's got me. I'm not gonna get the timing right. The frames aren't gonna be in my favor. It's alright, though. We got pretty far. We almost had him. Feeling pretty good. We can do this. I really do appreciate all the cheering, though. It's nice to have you all on my side. Now it just feels like such a long trek to get back there. God, that's so disappointing. Heart is broken. Twice. Keep falling into the little spike bit. Spikes aren't real. Teach and start us well. We've been watching a lot of Celeste speedruns lately, and if there's anything you learn from those, it's that spikes definitely aren't real and they can't hurt you. Spikes only work when they're powered on. Yeah, if there's anything Metroid's taught us. I feel so bad fighting this boss because it's like so easy, but I just can't react in time to do the right thing. I feel like a fraud when I fight this thing, chat. But at least we get to see Silksong again. Everybody loves Silksong. I actually ran out of magic. That never happens to me. Gord just wants to be all up in my business today. Followed by the other best boy. I just feel like I'm just smacking this guy right in the pubes. Why did they have to give him hair down there, Chad? was definitely a choice. That's definitely the one thing he has going against him. He's great otherwise. Makes great noises. I guess he's a little dirty too. Does throw poo everywhere. It feels like we're making our way through these fights a little bit faster. Just not respecting the Monarch. Oh, I thought I dashed to the left. Just me or they're being a little bit more aggressive than usual today.
Finner.
Alright, drink break. While we take a little soak. I don't like this guy. It's not that hard, but it's kind of annoying. It's a whole lot harder to hit him with charge shots too. Thought I saved that. Just a free soul dispensary right there, right in the middle of the fight. It's very nice of the game to put that in there. Flashing lights warning coming up soon. Get past the first phase of this guy. Right here. For some reason I thought that was going to have iframes. This guy just doesn't want to die. Very rude. Their name is cute. Neoblobbles. The name is great, but the enemy, not so much. That big dash to the right there. boss again. That's the good thing about streams. I guess it could be good or bad. There are some gems that you kind of forget, and you watch somebody play it, and you're like, oh, that was so much fun. I really gotta get back into that. And that wasn't quite what happened with this game. I think it just like came up in the back of my mind. It's like, I haven't played Hollow Knight in a while. I feel like that would be a good stream game. I feel like a lot of people would like that. And I'm really enjoying it too. Alright, so we've got another ad break coming in here in a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little rest on this bench. Might as well hang out here for the ad break. Yeah, that's right. That way we don't have to pause in the middle of a fight again. So I hope everybody takes the chance to get up, stretch your muscles, get some water. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I hope you stick around. Don't watch the ads. Don't do them. Alright, and it looks like we're back from the ad break again, so thank you all so much for your patience. Hope everyone's having a good time. Nice Saturday. Once the office gets cleaned up for gaming purposes, you'll probably start a new game for Munchkin to watch. That's cute. I'm sorry, I missed your stream last night too. I think you had a little mute stream. Were you playing some more Dissidia? I always kind of wanted to look into that game. Played Dissidia last night. It's great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, the whole thing messed me up. This little dude has no right sounding so cute. You talking about Marmu? Marmu's the best. Guardian. Trying to speed things along with those shrieks. I think I got full damage off of them anyways.
Yes. Bam. Finnen.
I thought that was going to be the annoying section. The Collector and the God Tamer. Guess I'm not too far along yet. I meant to hit that upwards. I think I knocked him down before he was able to get the bees out. These. Is who gonna be nice today? Alright, he didn't stall out too much. I'll take it. Elder Who. No. Not getting my charge attacks out in time. Not holding the button fast enough. That's better. Gotta be doing that. Can't let these ads be annoying. Did I miss everything with that shot? That was sketchy. For as bad as that fight went, I don't think it was too terrible. Only down 2 health. No. Gotta be careful because this guy likes just walking right into me. connection. Boss always worries me. Once he gets to spitting, I get annoyed. It's nice when he cooperates and does the easy attacks. Not that one. I'm gonna steal a PS5 controller. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's why we have two of them. Alright, take a quick sip before continuing on.
Drink, drink.
Thank you, Ophelia. Keeping me healthy. Yeah, I don't know why that voice line plays twice every time you redeem it, but I've kinda gotten used to it. It's not intentional. I think it's alright. It's just urging me to drink more. Let's go, first round jellyfish. Get away from it. I couldn't hit him with the second one. thought I had it here. That works. You like the drink now? You say it with everyone? Hello and welcome in, random enthusiast. Very nice to see you. Solid Ulu, thank you. That one went well. I usually take at least one hit from the tracking lightning. I don't know why I'm so bad at dodging that. Things worked in my favor today, though. And I've got plenty of soul for this guy. How are you doing today? Happens to the best of us, yeah. I feel like even in the beginning stages, the really easy bosses, I just stop being careful and take a lot of unnecessary damage for dumb reasons. Oops. That's going to be a little bit annoying today. P3 Gauntlet will mess people up if they're not careful. The whole Blue Moon Nosk Sly area. There are some pretty annoying fights. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at like the middle part though. Things that used to give me trouble, they aren't so bad anymore. This is actually my 7th attempt at P5. I was talking a little bit earlier. My first two were lost to the Collector. Next time I made it up to Great Prince Zone, and I just had like no experience with that fight, so he took me out pretty easily. 4th attempt, I died to Pure Vessel. And 5th one, I finally made it to Absolute Radiance. I tried my 6th attempt a little bit earlier in stream today, and got to the 2nd phase of Absolute Radiance. So close. So I feel like I can actually do this. It's very impressive, thank you. Have I practiced abs rat outside of P5? Yeah, the moment I unlocked them, I went into the training room. My first attempt at them, I think I lasted about 10 seconds. And I was like, oh, I definitely need to train for this. There's no way I'm playing for an hour to get this far only to die this quickly. Hello. So in my last stream, I did fight him for about an hour and 40 minutes, and in all that time, I only had one victory. So I was a little bit afraid. It's like if I only beat him one time in dozens of attempts, like maybe I don't have it in me, but I did a little bit more training yesterday offline. Just trying to get used to things. And then I was planning to do a little bit more training at the start of stream today, and I think I did it for about a half hour, a little bit less than that. And I actually managed to get 3 wins in a row. So I was like, alright, I think I'm actually ready. I might actually have a shot at it. I beat it in less than 2 hours and is pretty insane. It took you ages. Thank you. Yeah, at the start, I didn't think I'd be getting it. I was a little bit disappointed at how long it took me to get my first victory because Pure Vessel was giving me a lot of trouble the first time I went there, but I went into the training room and I think about like 45 minutes or so, I started getting it pretty consistently. And then when I practiced yesterday, I went for about another hour and a half, and even then I only got, I think, like 4 or 5 wins and also a couple dozen attempts. Well, that was a setup. Be proud of these times, quicker than most people for sure. Thank you. I think it helps to really, really enjoy this game. And if you're having fun with what you're playing, that makes the grind a little bit easier. Like wanting to get better, that kind of fuels the progress too. Few people in chat too that definitely played this game, and they tell me their horror stories. They come across a certain boss and like, oh, this one took me hours to do, and kind of gave me the motivation to not take hours to do it. I gotta show off for chat. I mean, that's why people stream, right? You gotta impress the viewers. dung got me. It's a mark of shame right there. Yup. Got hit by that dung again. What's going on? Got me. White defender's bringing his A game today. Got me down to almost half health. Oh, he did get me down to half health. It's very rude. Random Enthusiast, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're having a good time here. I really, really appreciate it. You had gotten to a point of Nightmare King Grim and abandoned the game because you struggled with this fight. It was like a year or two later that you eventually came back to it. You beat him in just a few tries and then got up to like 109 or 110%. That's great, Ophelia. Sometimes you do have to like step away from it for a little bit, but I think like a year or two is a bit much. I'm glad you were able to retain the skill you had at least. Yeah, it is great to finally come back to something that you're having trouble with and eventually overcoming it. Especially if you don't have too much trouble when you do come back. Now this is my second playthrough of the game. The first time was about 3 years ago, and I definitely wasn't as good my first time. There were bosses that took me probably like an hour to finally beat for the first time. Nightmare King was definitely one of those. But luckily in this replay I haven't been having that much trouble with them. I think this time Nightmare King took me about half hour-ish to take him out. I hit. Had a similar experience with Pure Vessel, but it only took like 2-3 days to reset your one brain cell. Yeah, Pure Vessel took me by surprise. I was like, oh, Hollow Knight isn't that bad. It should be pretty similar, right? And then the first time I got to him in P4, I think I lasted about 10 seconds in that fight. So I definitely had to hit the training room. It's really nice that the game gives you the opportunity to fight him just by reaching him. If I had to go through the whole Pantheon again just to get one attempt, I definitely wouldn't have the patience to go through it. That'd be pure evil. Yeah, I would definitely never beat Absolute Radiance that way. Just way too much fighting you have to do to get to him. I have to admit, I love it when chat talks along with the sound effects. Even if it's something as simple as I always think that's the end of that phase. He always gets me. Alright, this definitely isn't a one phase. Chat seems to have the most fun with Marmu and the Dung Collector, though. Those are definitely favorites for me. Whiffed it. I can't believe it. I was so free. Gorb too, yes. Can't forget Gorb. Pick it up a little bit, please. I can't hit you down there. I thought that had enough length. There we go. Luke Marmukoth is your favorite boss. Fluke Marv tries his best, I'll give it that. Alright, I still don't like this Zoe fight, even if it's not giving me as much trouble as it used to. Leave me alone. Hey, when he gets off screen like that. Oh, come on. I don't like this corner. Get out of there. Thank you for coming back on screen. I appreciate that. Oh. Almost ran right into that explosion. That would have made me mad. No, stop running into me, please. Yeah, if you want to do that, that's totally fine. Ah. He's getting me, chat. So it was a fun and difficult challenge going through all these iterations. I didn't even know how to challenge Zote in my first playthrough, so that was all kind of new to me in this one. It's pretty much all thanks to Cuerno. Kept on urging me to fight him. I think he really likes Zote. As he should. Okay, very sketchy. Don't want to be doing that. This fight's going worse than it should, but we're alright. We got this. I knew I wasn't far enough. I like this chat. This isn't going great. That's good. I want to get that fight away from the corner. Then he jumps right back in there. Please. There's no dishonor in losing to Zote or Splendid. Here I am reading chat instead of focusing on the fight. It's my mistake. Deserved that hit. I hadn't been caught by that in a while. Just sitting here praying for good attacks. Help me out, Nightmare King. You're living up to your name. Yeah, let's see that one some more, please. case I didn't know, you could tap Failed Champion's butt when he's laying on the ground, keep him there for a few more seconds. So it's heal, tap butt, dream nail, tap butt. Alright, yeah, I wasn't sure. I knew that he like won't get up instantly, so you have like time to heal and gain a little bit of soul. Just wasn't sure of like the best way to go around doing it. And that fight went extra bad too. It usually doesn't. Usually don't have that much trouble with them. Sometimes I do end up just like dashing into attacks when I think he's gonna jump, and things go badly. And then when I start getting hit, like I start to doubt myself. You just have to make sure you keep your head clear, stay calm. Alright, into the last two. You can cheese it forever. Oh. I was always afraid he would get up before I could actually do any damage to him. I think in one of my attempts I did that. I was trying to heal and I just kept on, like, trying to tap him, and he just got up and didn't progress the fight at all. It's like, oh, that was a wasted opportunity, and now I have to keep on going without getting hit anymore. Ophelia way. Stay say so. Hate when he opens with a jump attack, and of course he had to do that. I just feel bad with the wasted downed opportunity. It's like, I could probably be doing more damage there. I usually save it for healing, but she didn't need to this time. Which I suppose is a good thing, I guess. There we go, finally took a hit. Now I can heal. And give him one little smack. He got the balls. That was supposed to be a dash. Stop. Attack, let's go. We got this. He didn't like that, so let's do it to him again. Easy every time. I'm honestly glad about how good I have that fight down now. It still worries me getting this far, and I'm like, please don't die up your vessel. Alright, focus mode, chat. I can do this. We got this. We got this. Already took a hit. Trying to play it extra carefully now. was a panic. I wanted the invincibility. It's just a little bit too late to try it. Alright, no more charge shots. Just go for the small damage. Really? No! Didn't see that last ball. That sucks. Alright, it didn't go as good as the last time. I feel real bad about it. Too many balls. Isn't that always the trouble? I was trying to be safe and it bit me. Like, do a dive for the iframes and I just thought it too late. Kept on executing too late, just get punished for it. Believers remain unshambled. Thank you for the 500 bits, Anya. I really appreciate that. You don't have to cheer me up, though. We'll get it next time, probably. Just come back here and do a little bit more practice. Would really like to get it a bit more consistent, at least. Like I did get those 3 in a row. Maybe I need more than that. See, why couldn't it have been giving me patterns like this last time? See, look how much easier that one was. Look at that, now that the pressure's not on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why couldn't I do that last time? Hi, Ghidorah, welcome in. How are you doing today? Misread that as Spock. Yeah, I don't know if you've been lurking, Ghidorah, but I just made it to the end of the Pantheon 5 trial, and I died against this boss. So I came to the practice room, and on my first attempt, beat it fairly easily. So now I'm feeling pretty bad. Why couldn't my run have gone like that? Just got here at the end of the fight. Luckily, you didn't miss out on too much. See, now he wants to play nice. Just rubbing it in my face now. Alright, but that second part is still terrible. It's a little weird how it works out. I have a damageless phase 1. I end up dying on phase 2. And the first time I ever won this fight, I was down to 1 health at the end of phase 1. Somehow brought it back. actually gonna go ahead and snooze the ads. And while I was doing that, I forgot to heal. Alright, I still want to get better at that second part, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today now. I want to thank you all so much for coming in and hanging out. I really appreciate everybody cheering me on. Sorry I wasn't able to get it today, but maybe next time. Hopefully I can get a little bit better by then. We were so close to. Really appreciate all the believers. So let me see if I can find somebody to raid you all off to. Thank you for the stream, of course. Always. Thank you for being here. It wouldn't be so fun without you. Halfway to 10 streams? Nope, no. It's not gonna take 10. I gotta prove you wrong. We almost had it today. You know we're almost there. Next time. Next time, 100%. Alright, it looks like Hoshinose is drawing, so I'm gonna go ahead and raid over there. One of my favorite artists on this side. I always love watching their stuff. So we got that going. I want to thank you all again for being here. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your weekend. I really hope to see you all again next time. Should be back on Tuesday. Thank you. Bye. Take care.